Good morning. Hi, this is Shireen, and today it's my birthday eve, and so I'm coming at a different. This is not Shireen of Naturally Made by Shireen. This is Shireen Denise Brown. Happy birthday eve to me. Um, and so normally I do what I've learned, and this is going to be makeup and conversation because obviously I'm getting ready, or not obviously, but I'm getting ready for work. Because what I'm doing this year is something totally different. So this is makeup and conversation with me, like I do sometimes. But this one is normally when I do what I've learned in the last year of my life. So instead of sitting down to write up something, type up something, however you do it, I decided to speak about it. And so if you are my friends on Facebook, you know the year I've had. Psych. Because I'm sorry. Can y'all see me here? Because you don't know, because I don't talk about what's going on. Facebook is not where I share. It shares mainly where I share a lot of my business stuff and a lot of things that I accomplish. I'm not on Facebook to share. I don't even like to say trials and tribulations because it's just part of life to me. So I don't share. You don't have to know everything going on in my life. How about that? But what you can do, of course, we always like to share the fun part. The other stuff is for me to work through. With that being said, this year, as you know, if you don't know, I moved to Florida in 2022, October 12th. I just looked yesterday because that's actually my friend Michelle's birthday. I had told her we've been friends for 30 some years. Good Lord. I told her I had on my calendar. I lied. I lied. I thought I did. I swear I put it on there last year. I think my calendar was doing something crazy, but I thought I put her birthday on there. But anyway, her birthday is October 12th, and I looked on my calendar yesterday, and I did happen to put that was when I moved to Clearwater, Florida in 2022. So we're approaching 2 years here. And let me say, and I think I did say something about this, it's been a very humbling year for me because I went back to work for somebody else. I went to work for the man. Oops, sorry. Which is no problem. You know, I did have me a little time. Well, I would have loved longer. I had a good time off, but I did go back to work for somebody and went back with a huge, humbling experience. And I really want to thank my parents for being my support when I needed it, because I needed it. And of course, I know they're wondering why they're in retirement helping their daughter by the choices she makes. But up for the past 50 something years, I think I've been a good daughter. Pretty much after I turned my first move to Greensboro, North Carolina, I've been pretty much holding my own. But things happen. So anyway, big shout out to them. Sometimes it's crazy. You look on Facebook, especially around Mother's Day and Father's Day, and you feel guilty. And it is a guilt. You feel guilty for having your parents still alive. It's not guilt. It's a blessing because my parents are still alive and they're enjoying themselves and they're enjoying their retirement and they're doing what they want to do in life. With not worrying about me, I'm not even going to say not worrying about me too much because I'm sure there's a lot of prayers and shaking of heads for what Shireen is doing. But at the same time, I'm just grounding myself in doing what I want to do in life, because my whole thought process was I always wanted to be closer to the beach. I love the water. I always loved it. And didn't have the opportunities to go to it. If it was financial, let's just talk about it. I'm going to try to pretend I'm rich. I'm not. If it was financial or what it was, I couldn't work. I wasn't invited. Let's put it that way. So if you don't not invited to the party, you got to create your own party. So I created it by moving closer to the beach. I created that because it's beautiful down here, and that's what I wanted. And I'm literally right now 15 minutes from the beach. But anyway, long story short, it just goes to say that sometimes in life you have to create your own happiness. Not sometimes, all the time. And that's about really my topic, my subject, my theme, my motto, my mantra: create the life you love. And so that's what moving to the beach did, was creating the life I love. I don't pretend that everything has been all greatness and everything's worked out. It's a lot of stuff that hasn't worked out the way I wanted it to. But when it didn't, I never asked, well, you know what? When I got that job, that was the first time I started to question God, why? Because I know there's a reason why I'm here. And why me? That was the first time that I questioned anything. Everything else, I always say, and I heard it from somebody else, a podcast, and it's a woman that's local here. Everything always works out for me. And everything does always work out for me. It may not work out when I want it to, but it works out in the right time. And so I look at it like that. Everything's going to work out the way it's supposed to. Lauryn Hill, everything is everything. It'll be what it will be. And my thing is creating that happiness. What I've learned this past year is that your friends, or the people you call your friends, sometimes are not. And a lot of friendships now I don't know, let me speak from my situation. I can't speak on everybody else. A lot of friendships now are people either looking and seeing what they can get from you and not give in return, or it's people, just the whole thing of draining you, and they don't offer you anything in return. Or you have the friends that are judging you and have nothing but sly or slick comments to give in return. And you have those friends who just go whatever you're doing and allow you to be you. Shout out to those friends. Those other friends, I'm leaving. Normally I go by the year, but I'm going by 54. I'm 54. I'll be 55 tomorrow. They stay behind. Some have already stayed behind. Why? Because you showed your true colors. You showed the kind of friend you were. And it's like, I've got a couple of situations where I've verbalized, you're not being a friend for years. And you still get the same friendship. So therefore, what are you supposed to stick around? You can and wait for them to change. But guess what? It's not going to change. You can't change a hoe into a housewife. And I say that meaning I can't change somebody into what I want them to be, because they need to be what they want to be, or they need to be. And it just shows that we're just on different levels. No hard feelings or anything like that. But if you can't be the friend to me that I'm the friend to you, the same friend to me that I am to you, then what type of relationship or what type of friendship do we have? And so you have to finally just say enough is enough. And when I say enough is enough, it's 20, 30 years. That's my fault. When is enough, Shireen? Or a little less than 20 years. But when's enough? So I had to decide. I don't need that necessary drama. I'm here to be happy. I'm creating the life I love. Regardless of what I'm doing, this is my life that I'm creating. So this year, I'm doing something different. Normally, I celebrate my birthday with other people. And I think the last one was my 55th birthday. And I am celebrating my birthday with my BFF if the weather comes out, right? I'm celebrating with her. But I was celebrating with myself. Why? I think that's what I did last year. on my actual birthday. Let me say that. Why is because I've come to learn that I am that I have to love who I am, and nobody can give me what I want in life except myself. And I have to, my alarm's about to go off. And I have to actually come to terms with that. And I have to love the person that I see in this mirror, in this camera. And I do. And so in order to do that, I'd rather spend my birthday, Alexa, snooze alarm. Excuse me, this is life. I'd rather spend my birthday with myself, doing what I want to do, making myself happy, as opposed to spending my birthday with you. And I'm saying you, whoever you are, making sure you're happy and making sure you're celebrating my birthday. Because it becomes, and I'm saying this quietly for years, it's not fun to me anymore. If I'm over here trying to entertain you and make sure you're happy, and then all of a sudden I've lost the whole purpose in life of what, okay, I'm sorry, I'm reading text messages. Then I've lost the purpose. I've lost my celebration of celebrating me. And so it's become more intimate because, you know what? Then I don't have to worry about being let down. And which is crazy because you shouldn't have to worry about that. But I don't have to worry about not being happy, being too tired. That's the whole thing, being too tired from making sure everybody else is having a good time or everybody else is fed. And so, yep, it was fun. I did it. But this is the time of life where I'm really celebrating me. I'm doing what I need to do by myself, whatever I like to do to be happy. What in the world? They act like it's an emergency. And it's an email, I'm sorry. And so I'm just encouraging you to do that. Because it's like, yeah, everything, those pictures and everything, they were great. And I love the memories, and I'm going to finish sharing them today. And they were great memories. But in the end, where did those memories get me? Happiness. But it's just like I'm at a point now where even through that happiness, I guess you see people that really are not that happy for you. And they're supposed to be celebrating with you. I see you. I saw you. I just tried to ignore you. So it's like at a point in time in life, we have to get it where we are our own best friends. There's nothing wrong with that. You can have your other best friends in life, but you have to come to a point where you're making your own happiness. You're creating your own happiness. You're not relying on anybody else to make you happy. And so I say that to say, because I do have bucket list. So I got to figure out how I got to do it by myself. So I figure out how to do it. I know how to do it. I just got to come up with the money to do it, because the way my checking and savings is right now, it ain't meeting. But that's just a little time. I'm still getting on my feet down here. This move was not easy. It was a learning experience. Do I regret it? No, not at all. I don't regret it one bit. It's just been getting back on my feet, and I'm still like this, but I'm slowly moving back forward like this. So with all that being said, today and every day, I celebrate me. I encourage you to celebrate you. I encourage you to do what you want in life that makes you happy, because your happiness comes first, and then after that, everything else will fall in place. That's a story that I've heard. I still believe it, because why? I might be a glutton for punishment, but at the same time, I just feel like I'm sweating because I got the heat on 82, the air on 82. I just feel like it will come. And just continue. When you do good, good will come in return. And that's what I'm doing. I'm volunteering where I want to work, on projects that I want to do. And I'm saying no to what I don't want to do. So I'm rebranding my business. I'm cutting back on things like that. Why? Because I was making everybody else happy, and it wasn't making me happy any longer. And all money ain't good money. So if I tell you no, it's because I don't want to do it. I shouldn't have to feel guilty about not doing it, but it's just something that I am no longer doing because it does not align with my happiness. So get in alignment with your happiness and create it. I don't want to say life is short, but life is what you make it. So you either make it what you want it to be, or you sit in misery. I just made a rhyme. But with that being said, happy almost birthday to me. My birthday is on the 7th, which by the time you get this video, it will be. And although I celebrate for whatever, and I haven't even really celebrated like that because I've been working and trying to organize my house for the 29th, 700th time, and trying to lose weight, and trying not to have hot sweats, and trying to keep the hair straight, and trying to keep the hair natural, and realizing that a wash and go is not for me. I have just decided. And I noticed I can't do a wash and go. I don't have that hair type. And although I do this and curl it and finger coil it, and y'all don't know what I'm talking about, the whole point of it is I kept, same thing with friendships, I kept trying to make this hairstyle fit me and fit my relationship and fit my body type. This is friendship and everything, correlation with my hair. I kept for years, I've been doing this for years, kept trying to take this wash and go and make it be a cute hairstyle. No. So as of yesterday when I came home and washed this sucker, well, I didn't even wash it, I rinsed it so I could put it in this ponytail, the wash and go is gone. Those friendships are gone. This is a time in my life there I want true, sincere friendships. You don't have to be fake with me. If you want something with me, from me, just say it. I don't need you to smile in my face and then at the same time in your background think that think what you can get from me. Just be who you are and be true to the situation, because I'm gonna be true to you, because that's all I know. But it's like I live in a rose-colored world where everybody does everything right, and you shouldn't have. I don't feel like I'm not perfect, never have been. Don't try to even pretend I am, because I've made plenty of mistakes, but I also learn from my mistakes. But I'm just at a point in time where I feel like there are good people out there. There are sincere people out there, and I've met a couple. And then there are those who wear masks. And I've met a lot of those people. But you know what? When you go home, you got to take that mask off. So I encourage you to take off your mask. Be who you are. Be true to you. And be true to everybody else around you. Because when you do good, you get good in return. That's the way it works. That is what life is about. So make it an absolutely wonderful one. Happy birthday to me. And Happy New Year to me. And you know what? Happy birthday. Thank y'all. Enjoy my birthday like I would. And I'm going to do the same. Thanks.